Jaipur, which is part of Tri-City.
No, it comes under, is it Chandigarh city में, Chandigarh Union Territory में आता है, नहीं होने से?
No, sir. Chandigarh के outskirts पे है.
That is पंजाब में आता है.
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, ठीक है, पंजाब में आते हैं. Good. So what are your plus points? बता दीजिए.
Sir, I am focused and disciplined. I can be relied on to complete the work to the necessary standard. I am also flexible and versatile. I'm ready and available to the bank as and whenever required.
Good. अच्छा जी.
Sir.
Now आपको yes. What are your achievements so far in during your college days?
Sir, I am a long distance runner. I have completed 8 half marathons till date.
But what is the achievement?
Sir, I have completed 8 half marathons till date.
Marathons?
8 half marathons.
Acha, matlab running race.
Yes, sir. It's a 21.1 kilometer race.
Arey baba, you have done once or twice?
8 times, sir.
8 times. So nice. Great. That means you are a man with a lot of strength.
Endurance, sir.
How can your subject help in banking?
Sir, engineering aids me with the mathematical and analytical capabilities. And I think these are vital for probationary officer. And when we are engaged in mechanical work, we have to plan ahead from acquiring raw material to denoting different time intervals for completion of different processes in order to complete that into a finished product. And that I think that same strategy helps in achieving goals in a banking career also.
Acha, can you please tell me what do you address? Acha, now there is one more participant here with us, Deepika. She is from, I think, Haryana, correct? Deepika?
Yes, sir.
Or you are from Haryana?
Sir. Yes.
Somehow I am guessing it correctly. Good. Excellent.
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, आपका strength भी और एक बार बता दो ना. I want you to feel confident about your success by telling plus points of yours.
Yes, sir. So my strengths are I have good communication skills and good leadership skills. Plus, I am honest and I am a good listener. Plus, I really look forward to work in a team, and I also have management qualities.
Good. Excellent. कल ना कभी आपने आया हुआ उस समय पर हमने कुछ कमेंट दिया, you are struggling. Did I give it for you or some other girl?
No, sir.
Not for you. Not for you.
No, sir.
But maybe for some other girl. That's right. Very good. Now we are coming to your same question. How can your subject knowledge be of help in banking?
Okay, sir. So I have read Hindi and English both in my graduation, and I think both of these subjects will help me to write good letters for the bank, and I will try. These subjects will also help me to communicate with the customers who are from Hindi or English background, like who are not able to understand Hindi also. So that is it.
Good. But the way you are finishing, you are finishing as if
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am not able to finish properly, but I can start. But while finishing, I lost the lines.
You rush through the points. You rush through the points, and you are exhibiting your keenness. Sir, don't ask me. Don't bore me. Or not go boring. Don't put me into trouble. Don't put me into trouble. Isamapi indication is seen when you try to close it very quickly. Could you follow that?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, sir.
Very good. We will come to Harshdeep Singh. Harshdeep Singh ji.
Yes, sir.
Acha, are you ready for questions?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
What is money market and capital market? and tell me a few examples about them.
The money market is a short-term market
Hmm.
in which the duration is less than 1 year.
Hmm.
These are, I think, treasury bills.
Hmm.
In capital market is long-term market. Its duration is more than 1 year, and usually stocks and mutual funds are covered in it.
What about you told about capital market?
Yes, sir. Capital market is long-term market with duration.
This is your observation. Now we will go to our Deepika. Deepika, please tell me what is capital money market and capital market.
Can I add one more point?
Arshdeep Singh, add karo.
सर कैपिटल मार्केट में मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव होता है जनरेट वेल्थ और मनी मार्केट का मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव होता है मेंटेन वेल्थ. मनी मार्केट में रिस्क लो होता है, कैपिटल मार्केट में रिस्क ज्यादा होता है.
गुड, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. नाउ वी विल गो टू Deepika. Deepika, tell me what is money market, what is capital market?
Okay, sir. Sir, money market is the market in which banks and financial institutes indulge for short period of time for exchange of loans. But in capital market, there are financial institutions which engage for the trade of bonds and securities for long term.
And can you tell me, Deepika, example
Yes,
of capital market?
Sir, the examples of capital market are like stock exchanges there.
Correct.
Like
corporate stock exchanges, then bonds.
Yes, sir. Securities, I think, is also
yeah longer duration. It
yes,
is for
sir.
longer duration. Good. Now, what are the instruments that come under money market?
Sir, the instruments which come under money market are treasury bill. I am not sure, sir.
Mr. Harshdeep Singh, can you tell me
Yes, sir.
money market instruments?
Sir, treasury bills, commercial paper, certificate of deposit.
Correct. Yeah, money
Sir,
market.
can I ask?
Yeah, please tell.
Sir, can I ask you one thing?
Yeah, I can give it to you in Wikipedia. I am giving this link in our our group so that others can also see it. Tell me, Deepika, no problem. Ask.
Yes, sir. Like
I know these questions are really tough, and normally I don't ask quite often. Very rarely I ask these questions. फिर भी आप बता दीजिए. Why I asked today? It's because they have asked this question yesterday in one interview. Very same questions.
Yes,
For a
yes, sir.
that was done physics, they started with the question, what is Raman effect? What is quantum physics? Then they went into banking. In banking, first question is money market, capital market, give examples. And then again, they go into other aspects. Now tell me, Deepika, you can ask.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have read banking awareness 2 times, but when it comes to telling, then I forget the points.
You should not feel so. You believe that with the blessings I have given you and the good wishes of your parents, you will be remembering everything that you have studied properly. ये आपका मन में ये रखना चाहिए. I remember things properly. I can narrate properly. ऐसा करने से तो आपको बढ़िया हो जाता है. लेकिन आपका मन में ऐसा कॉम्प्लेक्स हो गया तो आपको even right things which you remember, you will forget. Now let me bless you that you will remember all that you have studied. Not only you, Harshdeep Singh also. All that you have studied so that you will be able to answer them correctly.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. Now coming to this money market, they don't leave you with that. The moment you say what are the different types of instruments, as rightly told by our what is his name? If are you before computer, any one of you? No.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, it doesn't matter. If you are on computer, I thought you can go to Wikipedia and see. Doesn't matter. I have given the link in our Telegram page. And rightly told by our Harshdeep Singh, money market instruments are commercial paper, certificate of deposit, repos, forward rate agreements. Is a forward rate agreements and all slightly difficult for us to talk about. Let us say about commercial paper and certificate of deposit. Then in the interview yesterday, they have asked that girl or boy, what is certificate of deposit?
Yes, sir. Can I answer?
Please answer.
Sir, the certificate of deposit is given from a bank to a person who has deposited a certain amount of money in the bank for a certain period of time.
And the rate of interest is not similar to what is given in our say fixed deposit rates. It is a specialized rate, certificate of
Okay,
deposits.
sir.
And
Okay, sir.
and this certificate of deposit, it attracts stamp duty also. That is a separate
Okay,
point.
sir.
See, खाली simple fixed deposit होने से तो आपको stamp duty नहीं होता है, लेकिन ये certificate of deposit में हमको say stamp duty देना पड़ता है.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
And in fact, this is where I succeeded while working in our Delhi house cars. There was an institution, public sector undertaking. They gave me over 100 crore deposits in certificate of deposits. Yeah. A certificate,
Very nice, sir.
yeah, a certificate of deposit is a product offered by banks that provides an interest rate premium in exchange for the customer agreeing to leave a lump sum deposit untouched for predetermined period of time. Either may they keep the deposit with us for 91 days, then 180
Okay, sir.
days. इधर में normally certificate of deposit में क्या होगा? Say they ask for bidding for the tender. A tender में अब banks bid करेगा, and based on the tender, so they will be depositing a fraction amount now to get back a round amount at the end of the period. समझ गया?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
This is what it is. And this is only for corporates. Normally in India, it is used only by corporates.
Okay, sir.
समझ गया? Good, very good. Both
Yes,
of you
sir.
could follow this. Now, next question for you is for what is her name? Deepika. When
Yes,
is
sir.
International Women's Day celebrated?
Sir, International Women's Day is celebrated on 8th of March.
Acha, good. 8th March. How do you remember this?
Sir, I have read it somewhere.
Yeah. Now, can you tell me some more important days celebrated in March? A few more.
Celebrated, sir.
I know it's a tough question.
Yes.
You would not have expected this question. So supposing we put a date like important days in February and March. Okay. We have it like this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. 20. I'm just telling you so that both of you will remember. Acha, can you tell me,
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Harshdeep Singh, what is important on 24th February? What is the day? 24th February.
Sir, I don't remember that. But I know National Women's Day is on 13th February.
No. 8th.
National Women's.
8th month.
Sir, that is international.
Acha. National is some other day. Deepika, is it correct? Deepika,
Yes, sir.
is it correct that 13th is National Women's Day? ऐसा कुछ separate है ना क्या?
Sir, I do not know about National Women's Day.
अच्छा, let me
Sir,
check.
it's the birthday of Sarojini Naidu.
Oh, super. 1 minute. India. 1 minute. Hold on. It's good point. Harshdeep has raised it. National Women's Day. Correct. So इसलिए you remember this also, but of
Yes,
course,
sir. My interview is on 13th, so I have to
अच्छा.
remember it.
So when here, of course, they ask when is International Women's Day, but there it is say 13th February. Correct. Deepika, remember, India celebrates 13th February as National Women's Day by
Okay,
remembering
sir. And
one of the
yes,
most
sir.
powerful and outspoken women independence activist, Sarojini Naidu. From 1975 onwards, United Nations selected March 8 to be International Women's Day. But in India, National Women's Day is celebrated on February 13. And Sarojini Naidu was born in 1879. I am giving this information in our telegram. Good. What is your name? Harshdeep Singh. You told a very good point. Good. Now,
Thank you, sir.
can you remember, Deepika, which
Yes, sir.
date is Central Excise Day celebrated?
Sir, I have no idea about it.
24th February. Then
Okay, sir.
27th February is World Sustainable Energy Day. Then 28th February is another important day, National Science Day. So थोड़ा ये डेट सबको देख लो जी, एटलीस्ट फरवरी
Yes, sir.
मार्च को थोड़ा प्रिपेयर कर दो, आपको सुविधा हो जाएगा. गुड. नेक्स्ट question they are asking, who are there in your family? Harshdeep Singh, this is the question they are asking. Who are there in your family?
Sir, in my family, my father works in a bank. My mother is housewife.
No, but in a
And
real interview, may you please mention the name of the bank also, because
okay, sir.
here you need not tell. There you have to tell. You have to tell my father is working in so and so bank as so and so.
Okay, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, I have an older brother and he's a physiotherapist.
Older brother, नहीं, elder brother.
Elder brother.
जब फैमिली का मेंबर्स का अंदर में बात कर रहे हैं, तब we have to use the word elder, younger, whereas outside होने से older बोलना है. समझ
ठीक है
गया?
सर.
I am an older
हाँ जी
man.
सर.
Yeah, so very good. Then mother?
Mother is housewife.
अच्छा, good. Your mother studied up to what? Which degree?
BCom.
BCom. अच्छा. Then she could have also helped you in banking.
Sir, she taught toddlers when she was young.
But अभी तो changes बहुत हो गया. That is the problem.
Yes, sir.
That
Yes,
is the
sir.
thing. Now, Deepika, tell me about your family.
In my family, there is my father who is a farmer and my mother. My mother is a homemaker and I have one younger brother and I I am also there.
Yeah, in a real interview, you can tell what is your younger brother doing. इधर बोलने का जरूरत नहीं, उधर बोल दीजिए. ठीक है?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Very good. Next question was like this. So, apart from banking, reading banking,
Yes, sir.
what are your hobbies? We'll start with Deepika.
Okay, sir. Sir, my hobbies are doing self-analysis, then
Walking. Good. What about Harshdeep?
also.
Harshdeep?
Sir, I like to run.
Hmm.
Other than that, I read fiction books.
Very good. Fiction books का मतलब क्या है?
सर, जिनमें फैंटेसीज होती हैं, जैसे रियल स्टोरी से बेस नहीं होती सर वो.
अच्छा.
किसी पर्सन की इमेजिनेशन पे बनाई होती हैं उनकी स्टोरीज.
Who is your favorite author?
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
Oh, good. Very good. They can even ask you what is the last story you read, latest story. I mean, what is the story you read latest?
The Hounds of Baskerville.
Very good. अभी देखो ना, ये कैंडिडेट ने बोला है As I replied, cooking is my hobby. They were very happy to hear that. अब cooking बोलने से तो बहुत कुछ question आएगा जी. आप क्या पूछ सकते? Deepika, you are a girl. Are you not interested in cooking?
Sir, I can cook, but cooking is not my hobby.
Acha.
Yes, sir.
Normally in your house, do you help your mummy?
Sir, if I have time, then I help. Otherwise, like I remain busy in my studies.
Acha. Thoda cooking.
I can also cook.
You, acha. Tab you, if you can cook, please tell that as a hobby, because it seems
Sir,
they.
but I am not a good cook, sir.
Need not be a good cook. You can say I enjoy cooking. I enjoy cooking because it helps you not to be. This is, I think, a girl, Pratyusha. It's a girl, Pratyusha only. So, girl candidate only. So, you please tell Deepika about cooking. Mummy se kuch sikh ke jao na. Hello.
Okay, sir. Like, sir, in my
how to make vegetable biryani, then how to make something like that. Rajasthan, sorry, Haryana make good food like that. What is that?
sir, I
Gujarati.
can cook very well.
तब तो enjoy करके बोलो. I enjoy cooking because you will get lot of simple questions in cooking and you can answer them nicely, smilingly. समझ गया?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Smile करके answer देना है. Good.
Okay, sir.
Very good. Now, because it's this candidate, it seems, has told she is providing tuitions. That's what. So no, they asked. So you know now, you have to cook by yourself when you will get posting in rural areas. They are telling.
Yes,
Then
sir.
so many friends of yours must be in banking. So what do they say about this job? This is a question they have asked into that girl candidate. First, Arshdeep Singh, आप आंसर करो. आपका फ्रेंड्स वगैरह बैंकिंग में होगा, वो लोग
Yes, sir.
ये जॉब का बारे में क्या बोला है?
It is an interesting job. They get to meet different kind of people every day. So they are not bothered by the workload and all that because every day is different.
Good. Now, Deepika.
Yes, sir. Sir, I do not have any friends in banking, but I have read people's experiences on Quora about banking. So there are mixed experiences of banking. Like some people say that banking is a very good job. The pay scale is also good and the career growth is very high. But some have negative reviews also about the work pressure, which we have.
No, but here, this candidate also, I replied that they say the job is so hectic and I have to work for a long time and so much pressure is there, which is a demotivating thing. But I think these things are good. These things help us boost ourselves to work for better skills. This is how she has managed. Mera suggestion ye hai, do not bring negative points into discussion, Deepika.
Okay, sir.
Say, you don't have to tell you don't have friends in banking also. Imagine
Okay,
some
sir.
friend in say bank, which bank you have account?
Sir, I have account in SBI.
SBI में जो क्लर्क उधर बैठा हुआ, he is your friend, मान लीजिए, उसको समझ के आप बता दो, bank jobs are very interesting. It gives you opportunity to interact with customers and you get immediate job satisfaction after talking to customers and satisfying their needs. समझ गया?
Okay, sir. Okay,
ऐसा
sir.
positively बताना है. Don't tell negative ideas. And what Arshdeep Singh managed was also good. Good.
Okay, sir.
But only
Thank you,
positive.
sir.
No negative, please. No negative. But it should not be too much positive as if you are coloring it. You are
Okay, sir. Yeah.
shade add करता है, नहीं होना चाहिए. अच्छा.
Yes, sir.
Acha, this girl says they were happy listening to this. They were smiling. Then next member 5 asked 3 banking terms which I have never heard of. So I said I do not know. One was interest income and non-interest income. Acha, tell me, Deepika, what is interest income?
Sir, interest income is the income which banks get when they provide loans. So they get the interest, that is called interest income.
Good. Mr. Harshdeep, what are the different non-interest incomes? This question will help you to manage a question like, say, what are the various sources of income for the bank? That is my favorite question. I have been asking many times. So now tell me, what is non-interest income, Mr. Harshdeep?
Sir, the rent collected on lockers
Hmm.
is non-interest income, as well as the service charge
Hmm.
and the commission on bank insurance policies.
Hmm. Good. Then for canvassing of mutual funds and all that, then DD issued charges, then duplicate passbook issued charges, checkbook charges wherever applicable. समझ गया?
Letter of credit.
Letter of credit charges, commission, guarantee issuing charges. Good. ये सब आप बता सकते हैं, ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
आप चाहिए तो गूगल में जाके इंडिया बैंक्स नॉन इंटरेस्ट इनकम करके हाँ, और एक बात बताना है, banks invest in government securities and they get interest on that.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
I
sir.
was about to say that.
And banks interest in shares, they get dividend on that.
Dividends, yes, sir.
These are known as non-interest income. समझ
Yes,
गया?
sir.
And then
Yes, sir.
this girl seems, she said, I don't know. You know, but you are not getting the question. Say, what are the incomes of a bank? Same question. They are helping like this. For the income of a bank, aside from interest from loans, so said, this is the interest income. And then I added, okay, madam, it means the insurance charges are all non-interest income. That girl herself answered the question. Locker facilities also, she has told. So next question they ask, what do you cook? I said, whatever my mother cooks, I try to cook all those dishes. Pratyusha has told like this. So he was smiling and saying, so you sometime prepare food for your mother and grandmother, right? And then they said, you may go now. All the best for your future. As I stood up, M1 said, so how was your interview? I said, it was very nice, sir. M1 asked, so you are happy? Okay, now you can go. All the best. ऐसा बोल दिया. That is one interview for a candidate. समझ गया आपको?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, now Deepika, answer me. What is MSF?
Sir, MSF is marginal standing facility, and it is the facility in which RBI provides overnight loan to banks.
What is the present rate?
Sir, the present rate is 4.25%.
Good. Now, Mr. Harshdeep Singh, what is the recent announcement, the recent monetary policy? When was it announced?
Sir, the recent monetary policy meeting was concluded on 10th of February, and the rates remain unchanged, but the GDP projection by RBI was mentioned, it was 7.8%.
Good. Good, good, good. Excellent. Did you go through the newspaper of 10th February or 9th February?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, there is some news about gold and Reserve Bank of India. What is that about?
Sir, I am not able to recall, sir.
Deepika?
Sir, I think it is related to RBI Forex Reserve, I think.
No, no. I think I have covered it in one video. RBI is the second largest buyer of gold in 2021.
Okay, sir.
The largest buyer, the Central Bank of Thailand, bought 90 metric tons of gold, while Reserve Bank of India bought 77.5 metric tons, taking its total gold reserve to, note these points, taking the total reserves to 754.1 tons at the end of December 21. When it comes to gold buying, Reserve Bank of India emerged as the second largest buyer of yellow metal amongst world central banks in 2021. So I am giving that information in our Telegram page. आप लोग पढ़ लीजिए.
Yes, sir.
Good, very good. Now let me come to other questions. Deepika, what
Yes,
is
sir.
balance sheet?
Sir, can you please repeat the question?
What is balance sheet?
Sir, balance sheet is the sheet provided by.
Hello. Balance sheet is the sheet provided. नहीं बोल. Hello. बोलो
Yes,
बोलो.
sir.
Tell me.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Balance sheet.
balance sheet is the sheet of bank in which their expenditure or their credit is managed.
Wrong, wrong, wrong. Harshdeep Singh.
Sir, it is a summary of financial balances of an organization.
Very good. Balance sheet is a statement of account showing the assets and liabilities of a company as on a particular date. Balance sheet is a statement of account of assets and liabilities of a company as on a particular date. Then, being a non-commerce student, they will ask Deepika, what are assets?
Sir, assets are the bank in which from which bank earns the income. Like bank gives loans and it it gets the interest. Then bank invest in some government securities also. So things like these are the assets of bank.
Apart from that, buildings and other fixed assets, buildings, machineries, car,
Yes, sir.
etc. They are also computers. They are also fixed assets. I will go to Harshdeep Singh. Harshdeep Singh,
Yes,
please
sir.
tell me what is meant by liabilities and tell me different liabilities.
Sir, I don't know.
Oh, Deepika, tell me.
Sir, liabilities are the is the amount which banks have to give back. Like the customers keep their deposit in the bank, but at some point of time, bank have to return the amount to the customer. So it is a liability for the banks.
Good. See, liabilities, normal definition. Liability means which the business owes to others. In the case of bank,
Okay, sir.
Bank owes deposits that it has collected from others. Bank owes the borrowings it has made from other banks and other institutions. So they are liabilities. Apart from that, the capital is always a liability in the balance sheet of a company or a bank, because company is separate entity, shareholders are separate entity. So it is so liabilities side में capital जरूर आएगा. इसका अलावा long term debts like debentures etc. will also appear under what? Liabilities. समझ गया?
Yes, sir.
Good. It's a tough question, but I thought whether you can answer this. Now, Harshdeep Singh, please tell me which is the central bank in India?
Sir, Reserve Bank of India is the central bank of India.
Who is the governor of the Reserve Bank of India?
Sir, Shakti Kant Das is the governor of the Reserve Bank of India.
उनका पहले कौन था?
Sir, उनके वाले उर्जित पटेल था sir.
Very good, very good. Now we'll go to Deepika. Deepika, Deepika, I don't know why you are getting tough questions. Today's banking news, today's economic news, बता दो. ऐसा बोलने से क्या बोलेगा?
Sir, I have not read about.
Why
Yes.
have you not? This question जरूर पूछते हैं हम. So you have to study this after this interview. If you want, you can join for one more session. No problem for me. Let others come. I'll be conducting interview for them. You can be observing. In case of need, I will ask you questions, just as yesterday and day before yesterday. Samajh gaya, Deepika?
Okay, sir. Sir, today I read about like Tata Sons have like Tata Sons and company have kept their old chairman as the new. So is it related to?
N. Chandrasekhar. Yes,
Yes,
you
sir.
can.
And Chandrasekhar.
You have to tell about that. N. Chandrasekharan.
Okay, sir.
It's a very important news. He has been appointed as chairman for the next period of 5 years in Tata
Yes, sir.
Group of companies.
Yes, sir.
Very important news.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Chandra back as boss of Bombay House. The name of Tata Company House is Bombay House. He is getting second term of 5 years. Next,
Yes, sir.
next headlines that have come is hottest US inflation since 1982. Then taxing cryptos does not mean it is legal, says Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. Is RBI, this is not this thing, tariff hikes may help Airtel say PIP Geo. I don't know what is meant by PIP Geo. PIP का मतलब क्या है? अंग्रेजी लड़की बताओ. अंग्रेजी लड़की PIP का मतलब meaning बताओ.
What is the spelling?
PIP PIP.
I do not know, sir.
The meaning is given as
Picture in picture.
Any of the spots on playing cards, dice or acha. By this they say it will improve the position of the company. A single blossom of a clustered head of flowers is known as PIP. Samajh gaya?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. We are learning every day. We are learning, and then